What's good, y'all? So, WrestleMania was just the other day. Anybody watching this video right now, please leave a comment in my comment section. What did you think about the show? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was it about the show that made you feel that way? I would definitely love to hear from you guys. For me personally, I loved WrestleMania. Oh my God, this show was excellent. I have very little to complain about, if anything. I was with a couple of roommates, a couple of friends out in the living room, and we just enjoyed the show top to bottom. You know, the thing for WrestleMania this year, unlike last year's show, the thing for me is that I'm looking at the 5 or 6 matches building up to the 5 or 6 big matches, building up to this year's show. And I'm looking at the, possible, matchups and, how good the matches could be. And I'm telling myself, as long as these two go out there and, deliver as well as I think they could, I don't care who wins. I'm not going to let the outcomes, affect my overall feelings of the show. And I just think that was so refreshing to have for so many matches on this show. I'm going to try and do as much as I can off the top of my head. I'm sorry if I forget anything. This is just like my overall thoughts and stuff. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. I'm going to be honest, building up to this match, having no announcement of a street fight or no disqualification or anything like that, I was having my doubts. I'm saying, is Shane McMahon about to go out there and surprise me, or is this just going to be a 2 3/4 star match? This was excellent. This could have been match of the night, right up there. One of my favorites. I'm speechless right now. I'm trying to put together a sentence. So much great wrestling between those two. So much better chemistry than I was expecting to see from them. The ref bump with Mike Chioda, that kick to the face was legit. That was sick. I mean, the match did get hardcore too. I just, way better chemistry between those two than I was ever expecting. So a great match right there. Next up, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho for the U.S. Championship. And another great match right here, I thought. I definitely enjoyed this one. The thing for me here is, I just love the fact that these two have had a long storyline, with these two being friends. And for them to break up, their friendship, I figured, they're not going to have their blow off at WrestleMania. Maybe they'll do it after WrestleMania, or I don't know. I just didn't think that this would be the place for it. I don't know. To do all their blow-offs on one big thing right here is just going to be a real fresh start, coming with the Raw after Mania and SmackDown and everything like that. So I just thought this was great to have this on the show. The build package and everything. Just great wrestling match right there. Kevin Owens, new U.S. champion. Definitely not mad about that. Looks like Chris Jericho got written off TV on Raw the next night. I don't know. But that is what it is. What was next? I think maybe it was the Raw Women's Championship. And I'm not going to lie. What's her name? Charlotte is kind of growing on me. When I saw her hit that 360 moonsault off the top rope, that corkscrew, I thought that was pretty amazing right there. So I just can't deny that she's an excellent wrestler. I don't know, just totally have a different tone about her than I did last year, that's for sure. She's definitely growing on me. Bayley retains her championship in the 4-way elimination match. I don't have a lot of thoughts from the match right there. What's next? Wow, what a treat right here. I'm pretty sure this was next, the triple threat ladder match. It's the club defending against Enzo and Cass and Cesaro and Sheamus, and then New Day comes out and says, we have a 4th team being added to the match, and it's the Hardy Boys. The crowd was so loud. The match was good. Definitely some crazy spots right there. It was cool to see the twist of fate from the top of the ladder. Then Jeff does the swanton from the top through the ladders to Cesaro and Sheamus, and then Matt grabs the titles from the top right there. So new tag team champions, the Hardy Boys. What a shock right there. That was something else. God, what's next? I don't know. This is probably where I'm gonna get a little bit out of order with things right here and talk about what I want to talk about. But let's talk about Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. This is a case where I feel like these two really had something special planned, and at the last minute they were told that they had to cut 10 minutes off of their match because we need, specific time for other things to happen at WrestleMania. So, I really think they had something crazy planned, something longer than, what'd they go, 10 minutes or something like that? I don't even know. So that was just something I wanted to point out. You know, my roommate, big time Randy Orton fan, big time fan of the storyline between the Wyatts and Randy Orton and how things are gonna blow off. And even after the match, he was like, "That's it." And I agree. I think these two should be given like a real appropriate, you know, rematch, something where they can, you know, really be that crazy main event. Wow, Seth Rollins versus Triple H. I'm hearing people say that this was the right match at the wrong time. Like the crowd was already asleep and that they were kind of tired and that, you know, maybe this shouldn't have happened here. But, oh my God, I love this. I think I liked it as much as Shane and AJ. Oh man, this was a way to write Stephanie off TV right here. This build package was so good with Metallica in the background, and oh, I loved everything about this. The entrances, Triple H's entrance was fucking badass. Seth Rollins' entrance was fucking badass. Both of them, they just tore the house down. They had a better match than I was expecting them to. You know, both of them fighting to get off the pedigree, just back and forth. That was just so much fun right there. Oh man, if I've ever said anything on YouTube, it's I'm sick of Stephanie McMahon. She's just an asshole to everybody. She'll never get her comeuppance. Nobody's ever gonna just, you know, give her a pedigree. Nobody's gonna put her through the announce table. She's never gonna take a chair shot or nothing like that. She goes through the table. I loved it. Oh, I forgot the table was even out there. That's good camera work from WWE. My roommates were saying they forgot the table was out there. I'm sure a lot of people were saying the same thing. It was just, excellent match right there. Seth Rollins wins. One of the many matches in the night where even if Triple H won, I wasn't going to be mad. I just, either way, like, if Triple H won, I could see the storyline still going. Seth Rollins wins. It was just, great match right there. I loved it. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. I do think that those two had their best match here at WrestleMania 33. You know, the WrestleMania 20 match was a dud. And then, you know, I like their Survivor Series match. I'm not going to lie. You know, they had their little interaction at Royal Rumble. And I was not a big fan of this, like, I wasn't a big fan of this match, like, heading into it. I don't know. I respected the fact that it was the big, you know, ticket seller and everything like that. But I just didn't think it needed the Universal Championship. I don't know. Hindsight, looking back, I guess I understand. But, wow. I definitely think this was intense for the time that it lasted. It was just short and sweet. A lot of good offense. And it was just some real intense stuff right there. Let's see here. What else? Raw Women's Champion, or SmackDown Women's Championship. Real good. You know, a feel-good moment for Naomi winning the SmackDown Women's Championship for a second time in her hometown of Orlando, Florida. So that's cool right there. God, I feel like I'm missing like a big match or something. Sorry, guys. Main event time. Wow. This is like less about the match itself and more about like afterwards. And I'm out there with my roommates trying to not get choked up because I'm feeling this. Like, I didn't think I was capable of feeling things, but like I was out there and seeing Taker putting everything in the ring. And I'm just like, no, this is the end of my, like, innocence right here. Like, where do I go in life after this? How do I complete a sentence? Like, what is going on? It was kind of hard for me. So I'm just sitting there, just kind of quivering my lip almost, just, like, feeling it in my chest. Like, oh, man. I'm still going to watch Raw tomorrow, but this is, you know, figuratively the end right here. It was, I don't know, it was kind of rough. I thought Roman Reigns the next night was excellent. I loved, you know, the crowds booing and him saying one line. I loved it. I don't know, personally. You know, I'm a flip-flop, whatever, but, you know, I love that one little line from Roman Reigns. And, you know, just thinking about the idea of Roman and Brock Lesnar being the two in 23-2, and, you know, this is all going to build up to Mania 34. Lesnar, possibly defending the Universal Championship against, you know, Roman Reigns in that, you know, big time match. And one of my favorite wrestling matches to watch is Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31. The brutality in that match is just unlike anything. I just think it's a real sick match right there. So I would not be mad about it happening again. I've been waiting for that match. I thought they should have had a rematch on Raw in like the summertime, you know, the same year as Mania 31. But it's you know, I think we could. I think it'd be a great match to see again. I don't know, personally. I hope I didn't forget anything big. I just thought it was great that Stone Cold wasn't there, Rock wasn't there, and Hogan wasn't there, and it didn't make me say, "Oh, this Mania sucked." You know, I love it. This guy didn't go over, so I didn't like it. You know, it was just refreshing to not be like that. It's nice to be nice about things for once in a while. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed WrestleMania like I did. Hope you guys enjoyed you know, Raw and SmackDown afterwards like I did. I thought SmackDown was a kick-ass show. So I don't know, so much to talk about. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.